could talk about yoga and how to utilize it if it's a daily practice or just a supplemental exercise type program. I know this question gets asked a lot. I get asked this question a lot. And as a yoga instructor and a yoga educator, I totally believe in a daily practice of yoga. I practice yoga daily myself, and I've seen the benefits firsthand. But that said, that might not be for everyone, and it would be so sad to me if someone was deterred from yoga if they felt like they didn't have enough time for it on a daily basis. I fully believe that if you do yoga once a week, or maybe it's something that you get really into and you do a 30-day challenge and you see the benefits, and then life throws something at you and you're not able to do it as much, it's something you can always come back to and pick back up as well. So for me, I just wanted to point out that a daily yoga practice may well not always mean an hour on the mat. I know a lot of us don't have time for an hour on the mat. Even when I'm teaching, teaching's different than my personal practice, and that hour might not be found in a day. That said, I kind of wanted to destigmatize that yoga has to be a full-length practice on the mat, setting up your candles, everything. Yoga can be anywhere, and it can be so many different things. So some days my daily yoga practice might be finding 5 minutes to just do some pranayama or breath exercises. So just centering, finding some breathing, maybe doing some gentle rocks or something like that. And that might be all I have time for. Maybe that's all I have time for mentally. All I have time for literally in the day. That's all I have. And that's great. That is still yoga. Yoga could be taking 10 deep, slow breaths in the shower because you're a new parent and that's literally the only time you have alone. Or maybe you don't even have time to shower as a new parent and it's taking 10 deep breaths as your baby's sleeping on your chest. That can still be yoga. Similarly, I don't think that some people get really down on yoga only as exercise. And while I love seeing all the benefits of yoga, I like seeing the mental health benefits and the emotional regulation benefits. That said, yoga can be a really great exercise. And if you're using yoga to supplement running and you're being more mindful about your running because you're doing a small 10-minute yoga series before or after to stretch out before or after your run, that alone has its own aspect of mindfulness. Instead of just throwing on your running shoes, jumping out and running and hoping you don't get injured, you're taking a little better care of your body. You're being mindful about, hey, these stretches help me run better, help me run faster, help me achieve my goals, and they also protect my body more than just starting off cold and running and hoping I don't get injured. So I think even in that regard, yoga might just seem like a supplemental exercise program, and in a lot of ways it is supplementing your exercise program, but it's helping you be a little more thoughtful and mindful about how you're approaching your exercise program. And someday that might develop into something deeper. Someday it might completely fall by the wayside and you may never pick it back up, or you might pick it back up when you're much older and you want to do gentle yoga or chair yoga to still find joint mobility and flexibility without having to do a marathon, or maybe you're not physically capable of doing a marathon anymore. So there's just lots of different facets of yoga, and there's lots of different ways to view it. And I hope that you realize, especially by coming to my channel or going to anyone else's channel or classes, that yoga can benefit anybody and it can benefit people in lots of different ways. And it's all still yoga. It's credible and it's yoga, and it's great that you've found some time to stretch out, some time to breathe, some time to get to the mat. However you're incorporating into your life is a really great achievement.